What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a quick thing. I just want to show you something. This right here, this bad boy came with my Active 2.0. This came in the full kit, the kit that I really like, but here's the problem. Odds of me using this are kind of slim to none. Excuse the noise in the background. But I've got kids upstairs. I think 8 of them, 6 of them. There's about to be 2 more of them, God help me. But one of the things is I like this. I want to use this, but I won't use this. Why? Because when it's in this configuration, that's honestly absolutely ridiculous. It looks hideous. I can't stand it. It makes no sense. And I just thought of something because this came with it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool, right? Much shorter, more compact. I like it. But my thing is, why not try to go along with that compact look of this and figure out a way to do things that would be a little bit different, where I would actually maybe get some benefit out of this and potentially use it as a spare gun. You know, obviously I don't want to throw things out. So follow along. This is what I ended up doing. So real quick, this is what I have accumulated here. I got this piece so I could get that into a quick disconnect setup. And I've got this piece. Again, don't quote me on what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just pulling together what I have. So that's gonna go on there. I'll try to link down below. I'm pretty sure I bought this. I don't know what the hell I did. And then the other thing you're gonna need is this. I'm gonna see if I can get this off this. If not, I gotta order one where it's gonna be like that. Or I could just find one of these, hopefully, that just does this and does that, and then we'll have to just make that work. But for right now, I think I'm gonna try to get this bad boy off here, put this here, put that on there, and then basically I could just hook this up to any of my nozzles or my foam cannons and have, you know, essentially like one of my lances on my gun, except I have my stubbies, my dedicated stubbies over there, and then this would just not be a dedicated stubby. It would be like a little bit of a chubby stubby, if that makes any sense. I just coined a new term. There you go. Holy smokes, Batman. So that required 2 wrenches, because there's like, I think it's like red Loctite or something on these threads. But now all I'm left with is this, which I could still save for really anything at this point. You know, there's really no reason to get rid of this, but we're repurposing things. So, as I suspected, this piece, it's gonna go on here just fine, and this piece will go on here. So what I'm gonna do is clean some shit up and start putting some thread tape on there and see if this works or doesn't. I'll let you know. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and call this a success for the moment. Because look at what that could have looked like, and look at what this does look like. It's actually kind of cool looking. I don't mind it. The cool part is I can just throw any nozzle on here that I want, or foam cannon if I want. So I could just pop on the foam cannon, and there we go. We got ourselves a usable thing that wasn't usable for me. I just couldn't see throwing this out. Like, there's really nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? And I actually think it looks pretty cool, you know? But you know what I really like about this one? I don't think it's like on every single one of them, but it's got like a real hard notch, right? So once this is in here, that is like, you gotta really pull out and down. Like, that is a really nice safety notch. I like it. It's got little vents in here. What I could do, or will do, is maybe put some kind of like rubber tape, textured tape here for like a grip, and probably on the top. This way I have like a little grip on the handle here if I want to hold it. And I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, short video. I just want to show you that, you know, just because something comes for free, it's really not for free. You're actually paying for it in one way or another. But just because it comes and it's not necessarily the better version. It's not like the stubby handle. Like, these all have a place. Obviously the stubby handle has its place. I still enjoy a good stub, but I think when you're just looking at the situation, you're like, okay, I have this, it came with what I purchased, there's no reason to not use it, there's no reason to get rid of it, I'm not going to give it away, I'm not going to throw it out, right? So why not try to find a way? It cost me nothing, really. Like, I had these pieces here from other projects I've done, you know. I even same thing with the M407 here. Like, I'm not getting rid of this. I literally, it was squeaking. I opened this whole thing up, I cleaned out everything, and I lubed everything, and I'm gonna keep this. This was my first actual like pressure washer gun, and I went from here to the SGS 28, then to the 35 and the active. So like, I've got my guns, I'm not gonna get rid of any of them, but I really like this one because I started with this one. I did my little mount on here from my GoPro. So, you know, this is OG. This is pretty cool. I will test this out in a second before this video ends, but for right now, look at this. What do you think? Let's just see what it looks like, and then we're gonna end the video. So I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow morning, and I just wanted to finish this video, so I had something to edit, right? Just to test this out. And I don't know what the hell just happened. As you can see, I've got some water everywhere, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of nervous that it's gonna happen again. But I had an explosion, I guess you could call it. I turned on the water, and the pressure washer wasn't even like on yet. So this is just water pressure. I don't know what in God's green earth happened here, but this, the actual fitting here, totally separated from this piece. My guess is that I fully sent it a little bit too much with the plumber's tape stuff, and maybe it just like it popped straight off. And it was weird because there wasn't even like a sign of like threading on here. I don't know, that's so weird. Like, it's okay now, but like now I got freaking PTSD that this thing's just gonna pop. And it like squirted, dude. This was like the Mount Vesuvius of the JJs is what just occurred here. Nuts. So I don't know what to expect, but I just wanted to test this out. Like, I literally have no room to do it. I have to pack the vehicle. We're leaving in the morning. Like, I'm just sitting here, and boom. Like, all you heard was a pop and then squirt. Like, literally broke my water all up in here. But anyway, here's what we got. It'd be kind of funny if it happens again. I'm like, petrified. Whatever, I don't know. As it stands right now, I just bled all the water out of it, and I kind of just want to show you that it does work. Like I said, the reason I really dig this one is because it's got this crazy good safety on it. But I just want to get an idea of what this is going to do, so let's show you what it's going to do. Wow, I just got kicked in the face with dust and dirt. So, it works. So, obviously, couldn't be this. Couldn't be this. But we'll see. I don't know. This is what we got. I'm gonna put this turbo nozzle thing on real quick. Whoa, look at this. Wowza, dude. That's crazy. That's freaking bonkers. I'm gonna try this out real quick because I'm dying to see what this looks like, but I'll do another video on this separately. This is almost like a little bonus thing. I'm just dying to know. If I could take the safety off of this thing, let's just see what this does. What? Dude. Oh my god. I'm so excited to use that one. There ain't no way, baby. Well, other than catastrophic coochie explosion there, This was a success also, very exciting, but this is pretty good. I like it. I think it's another weapon in your arsenal, and what I liked about it was I was able, while it was hooked up, I was able to just drape it down here, and obviously the tension of the cord kept it up. With something like this, it's just easier to chuck. They've got those like longer ones that it just sits inside. This is bothering me. But other than that, you know, it looked good, it felt good, it was definitely well balanced. I am gonna be diagnosing this when I get home, and maybe, I don't know what I could have done wrong there, and just have it doing its thing there, because that's always bothered me. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I appreciate you, and this thing's pretty freaking cool. Again, I had things laying around. Is it worth it for you to have to go out and buy stuff and quote unquote build it? I don't know, that's up to you. The parts themselves are very cheap and you already have it. I mean, I wasn't gonna use this like super long one. I mean, maybe you could keep it if you were gonna do a super long one for, you know, cleaning concrete or cleaning something around the house, then that would be something to use, and just keep the stubby for the car. But I think this is cool just to have, because I always get bored and I like switching things up and have variety, and there's variety. So I was doing some research and this is what I had on here, right? But it's because I didn't realize I had recently ordered this and it came in a pack. I had this like adapter because I didn't, this one and this one are different, okay? So now I'm just gonna be able to put this and this, so I'll be able to eliminate this piece altogether, like I should have had from the beginning. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'll show you what that'll look like. Life is about figuring things out, but that's this should be good now. So now I'll have a much easier time if I want. And then usually how I store this thing is with a little bit of a butt plug. Here, gotta keep it over here. I have this thing from Stubby Nozzle. So that just basically hangs out in there, and then I just roll this thing up. So I don't think I'm gonna have those same problems. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but it is what it is. Everything else is nice, and it just looks cleaner. Going through, and you know, I'm still learning. I'll be the first to admit it. You know, that's how you learn. You got to go through stuff. You got to realize you're making bad choices. Like this made really no sense, but in a pinch it should work. But like something happened here where it just wasn't good and it just popped this off. I can't be having that happen again. But this is still a good part. It's an MTM Hydro. And obviously I'm gonna keep this for use on something else. Maybe I might need this adapter for something else. I do save lots of these things. You adapt and overcome, baby. That's all, that's all.